And back to school time is right here, right now, and joining me in studio is parenting blogger Andrea Howick. Welcome back to the show.
Thank you.
Now, buying school supplies for parents especially can be a bit dreadful.
It's a bit dreadful.
It's scary, it's expensive,
Yeah.
and one of the things which it's probably the most important that people probably don't know is you don't necessarily go for the deal because
You're
then
so
you
right.
buy.
Look,
And,
loose leaf was on sale, 10 cents for a pack of 150.
wow.
So I have more loose leaf than I need for the rest of my life. So
exactly.
my first tip would be follow the school supply list that you get with your school.
Okay.
It's very specific. And for example, this one child just needs a pack of 100 loose leaf. He's not even going to want
He
a pack
doesn't
of
need
150.
20,000. Okay.
No,
That's
so in a way, yes, it's good to stock up, but how much room do you have in your house, you
True.
know? So the next thing we were going to talk about was impulse shopping, and every kid maybe wants that Justin Bieber.
Or the Katy Perry booklet.
Yeah.
And so
we found a cool solution for that, which are these 3-ring binders that have a plastic sleeve in the front. So when
You
they
can
get
switch
sick
it
of
up.
Justin Bieber, can I do this?
switch it up.
Pull him out, and you can have your favorite morning show
the breakfast
host.
television binder. That's perfect.
I think the
That's
next
an easy,
yeah,
very
that's
easy
a good
solution.
thing to do, right? And these are durable. Sometimes the teacher will ask you to get these and let the student personalize them in class, which is also fun.
What about the must-haves now? Because there's certain things on that list, that
Yes.
shopping list that you mentioned, that are just obligatory. You have to get.
Well, like you were saying, when the teacher says you absolutely specifically need this one certain color.
They can be a bit weird sometimes,
Yes.
those requests. Tell us a bit about that.
So I spoke to some teachers, and I got a really interesting answer, which makes sense when you think about it. And they said, you know, the younger the kids are, if you tell them, get your French binder out, well, you've lost them for 10 minutes now. Whereas if you say, get the yellow, get the yellow
Okay,
binder,
that's
they
right.
go right
True.
to it, okay? And then they associate yellow with that subject.
Associate the color with the subject.
So the teachers even say for themselves it helps keep things in order.
Okay.
And they do the same thing with pens. That's why you see all these pens and highlighters. They'll be very specific with the
Specific
color
colors.
highlighters. But studies have shown that color coding can actually improve memory on certain topics. So
To me, that makes
it makes
a lot of sense.
Absolutely.
All right, let's talk about now items that you have used in previous years
Yeah.
or not used.
Yes.
What do you do with those?
Well, a lot of schools, for some reason, I guess they want the child to grow up with the dictionaries and get more and more sophisticated dictionaries.
And I see pen marks on the side here. I remember applying those pen marks on the
You
dictionary.
didn't doodle, did you?
I did.
So let's say when little Alex Jr. comes along and you want to put his name right there on the school supplies, my advice would be just put the last name,
Okay.
because then when his little brother's born a couple
For
of years
multiple-
later,
that's right.
you can hand those down. Or you
Hand-me-downs are okay.
Absolutely. Look, these, I know you said doodle, but they're in great shape. They're
Of course.
still a dictionary. You can still use them.
And it still works.
Absolutely. Yeah. And then the other topic were the duotangs. So you'll get this list and you'll check through and you get all these brand new duotangs. In a couple of years, I would come home and be like, I have this one from last year that we used for science,
And there's a
let's
simple
say.
sticker. Okay.
It's
so
perfectly good. So let's say now we're going to just switch it up.
You apply
now
math
science
here.
becomes math.
Science becomes
This
math.
has been used for 3 years,
And
if you believe
they're
it.
easily taken off.
Absolutely.
Perfect.
So you can update them from one year to the next. If they're not completely destroyed, some stuff does get destroyed.
Oh,
but things that can
definitely.
be reused, I would say reuse it.
Okay, well, Andrea Howick, thank you so much.
My pleasure.
Great tips on how to save some money and make it last, of course, for the important items. Thank you so much for coming in today.
Absolutely.
As people are going through this shopping for school supplies right now.